guys, Kittykatlapurr here, and today I'm going to be showing you what's the fastest bird and the easiest bird to get all the Raptor Claus prezzies when you follow Raptor Claus on the Island of the Winter event. Yay! So as many of you guys know, Raptor Claus is the bestest way to get prezzies during the holiday season. So I thought I would test out all the different flyers on the map to see exactly which one would be best to get all the prezzies. But first off, I want to say a great big thank you to all my current subscribers. You guys are amazing, and I seriously couldn't do it without you. And if you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button for pro-ish art content. And if you do like what I provide for you today, feel free to hit that like button. And guys, I'm aiming for the big 20,000 this year, so help me go big or go home and you all get a cookie. Yay! So as it stands right now, I have every single flyer on the map that you can ride to go and test out Raptor Claus. We have a Tapejara, an RG, a Pelagornis, a PT, a Quetzal, and the bug girl. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to follow Raptor Claus with each one, time it, and also see if they can have enough stamp and weight to handle all the prezzies, mistletoe, and coal while following. And in the end, we'll find out who is the best to have while trying to get those prezzies, especially if you're on a server and need to race everyone there. What do you guys think the results will be? Let me know in the comments below. So before we start with the creatures, I just wanted to let you guys know that there is a candy that you can get in the smithy. It costs 1 coal and 1 mistletoe, and it comes out in different levels. And if you feed it to your dinosaurs, they can get a little bit more speedy. But for the purposes of this video, we're going to just use like regular non-imprinted dinos that can fly across the map. We did account for human error, and I did not use a dino wipe just to kind of keep the conditions. Like if you were to land, something comes and attacks you, you know, it happens. But I did remove the cloud and fog for this video just so I could see the presents because I'm directionally challenged. So if you're anything like me, get rid of the fog and the clouds if you can. So the first one we did do was the Pteranadon. The Pteranadon was able to get me 3 presents, but his weight was terrible, so he couldn't go on any further. We lasted about 6 minutes and 45 seconds, and his stam was okay. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best either. And I didn't do any leveling on him. So this is everything we got from Raptor Claus with the Pteranadon. The next one I used is the Pelagornis. Now, with the Pelagornis, he is slow, and that was a lot of fun. I lasted about 9 minutes and 10 seconds. I died twice to Trudon. He was able to get me 1 present, and his stam was trash. I had to land every like 2.2 seconds. So saying that, the data with the Pelagornis was inconclusive. The next one I used was the Tapejara. He was able to get me 4 presents, and then he got encumbered. His stam was okay. It wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst. And I was thinking while I was doing it, I could have probably boarded a passenger seat and then like whistled him to the prezzies, but it would have taken a little bit of extra time. So I kept that in mind. The total time was 7 minutes and 50 seconds with him with 4 prezzies. So, you know, I think that's okay. If I leveled up weight, I probably would have been able to maybe get a few more. With the RG, I got the RG. I was only able to get 2 presents with the RG. The weight was great. The stam was decent. This one I'm going to account for human error because I couldn't keep up with the prezzies. So I couldn't keep going forward, and I kind of got lost in between that. So if you're someone that like knows where you're going, I bet you would have been able to keep up a little bit better than I, and you probably would have been able to get more prezzies than I did, of course. Then I used the Quetzal. With the Quetzal, I was able to get 1 present. His weight was fine. His stam was fine. Like I did have to do 1 land going towards Raptor Claus, but I bet you keeping up the presents might have been okay. But he was too slow, and by the time I was able to get to even a 2nd present, the presents were half health, so there was no way. And it took me 6 minutes and 17 seconds to get to the 1st present. So needless to say, the cats, I love them, but unfortunately, no bueno. And last but not least, I used the bug, the big bug dude. I don't know how to pronounce it. The Rhyniognatha. He by far, in 10 minutes time, got me 8 presents. His weight was fine. His stam was fine. Nothing really aggro to us, so we were fine for that. And we got a bunch of good prezzies. So, in conclusion of the best flyer to get your Raptor Claus prezzies on the island in ASA. Number 1, the bug. Number 2, I would actually have to say it's the Tapejara for me. If I would have put up weight, he would have been able to keep up pretty fine. So weight and stam, I would say the tap. And last but not least, I'm going to give it to the RG because it was my error of losing the present. And I feel like he would have been able to keep up, especially if you concentrated on stam for him. So if you guys have any tips and tricks on your best flyers and your way of getting prezzies from Raptor Claus, why not leave them down in the comments below? And if you did like what I provided for you today, feel free to hit that like button. And if you're new here, why not subscribe? I hope you guys have a super duper magical holiday, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.